Thank you for the privilege of speaking tonight. I do want to tell you why I'm wearing blue jeans at this honored event. I spent the afternoon at the state fair, and for the first time in my life, I had the chance to milk a cow. It was a brown Swiss cow, and the reason they milk brown Swiss cows is because there's more fat in the milk and you can use it for cheese. So that was my afternoon. May and I share many bonds in common. I started building my relationship with the Hmong community in 1980 when I started to deliver many of your babies at Bethesda Hospital. My interpreter that I used routinely was Shua Vang, and she became a friend. For 4 years, I met many Hmong people. I wrote a book about 7 years ago, and one of my favorite chapters was about a Hmong family who had to deal with the issue of one of their elderly females coming to the emergency room and seeing me and having to be admitted with cancer. I'll never forget the way the family, the Hmong family, gathered around that patient. They were there to protect her against all things. They hummed, they prayed, they stayed with her. It was a touching thing. May and I now share something very important as well. We're both involved in this battle to be a part of creating this new narrative that's being developed right in front of our eyes. And both May and I seek to be the kind of leader that Senator Rudy Boschwitz was. And I want to tell you what kind of a leader he was, because I remember 1978 when he was elected very well. My father was in the Senate, and that was quite a year. 1978, we had Senator Boschwitz, we had Senator Durenberger, and we had Governor Queeb. Senator Boschwitz distinguished himself in the following way. First, as a leader, he refused to say anything other than the truth. And sometimes that made it uncomfortable for him, but he persevered. He also understood early on the value of building relationships. And May and I strive to do that as well. Perhaps something that people don't always see about Senator Boschwitz is he was unflinching. I would not say stubborn, perhaps Ellen would, but I would say unflinching. He did not flinch just because things got a little hot in the kitchen. The other thing I noticed about Senator Boschwitz's leadership style was he spoke for all people. He refused to leave out anyone. And lastly, he had a trailblazing spirit. He had a trailblazing spirit with a little mix of tenacity, and that made him very effective. May, what I see in Senator Boschwitz, I see in you. I think that you can be a powerful leader, not just for the 4th Congressional District, but for all of Minnesota, not just for the Hmong community. You will represent all communities. But there is no question that it is time for the Hmong community to be raised up. And there is one compelling reason why we need to raise the Hmong community up by electing May to Congress. And that is this. In my lifetime of 67 years, there has been so much change in America and in Minnesota. But I will go to my grave appreciating the fact that I got to see the Hmong community move to America, move to Minnesota, dream dreams, and go out and build those dreams and make them come true. You build businesses, that's what you do. And when you did that, whether you realized it or not, you changed hearts and minds, and nothing matters more. And at the end of the day, on November 8th, May Lor Xiong will change hearts and minds. Thank you, May.
Kể quý thầy chỉ tao tặng cho vậy ít cho nụ nữ hài để chỉ quý mua nụ chiên nụ tàu tê cái này họ báo này nếu cô trong xe hay thì nếu cô tàu chi bê hay này mong thầu ít xe cho bà gì chọc và nếu ít tàu tham màu họ nếu báo bê mong rong giờ nếu ba bê hay mong của tôi đầu tàu tê chế không mó mấy rong nếu cô báo cho bê hay này mong rong thầu mỗi từ là nó nhà tài nếu cô mò khen sự nếu cô tôi được tỏ nếu bỏ to thì bé hai này mong sơ sĩ luôn khen cả tu mò tôi nhớ tỏ sư bé sẽ đợi tôi bù chế cho tỏ hôn mong tôi thơ lúc đàn lúc do tu tơ là nó thọ là nó ví dụ nó tu tơ thọ tu thọ và chịu nó tu thơ ngà tu nền cả họ nó ở trong nơi nạp thử bé hai này mong khen cả chỉ ta lên là nếu cô trong xe hay tiền nếu tao bao bé nó trồng mong nhớ nó hậu dễ hậu rộng và trước sáng nếu bỏ tao để mấy Lor Xiong giờ tôi nhớ sợ lọt kia và nhớ nó tao US Congress họ nếu bỏ tao là tiền mấy thế gỡ sĩ sự giờ gỡ thả họ tránh trong nền kinh tế gỡ cho phong cho dư cho ý trồng dễ trồng rộng gỡ cho số lần thua tụ thả chỉ hai tụ nọ chú xe thì gạo đồ tụ mình ở nhà chỉ ta lên đó nếu thấy có bé hai này mong nu nọ giờ bé lối chạy nông nhung bé ở chủ sở nu nọ bé ở chủ sở chạy nếu bỏ tao là địa bé một tiền chỉ thiết bé tư sở giờ vì lo được tay là lụa của bé hai này mong tuần nhớ trong mình số ta nó bé chỉ mua tàu lu là lụa họ nói cho họ bé lông dây lông giòn họ nói cho bé lông nó ít buổi chạy nhà nhớ trong lúc tây thời nó ấy giờ nó lúc cầu ý li vấn đề gì tao đây nó bé trồng mong sĩ công tây hơn và có bé cho tàu mấy Lor Xiong một tàu chạy tới họ tới người yêu lọt lông dây lông giòn trồng bé ít trồng cứ chạy mong xem thì chỉ cho tôi hãy nên nhớ cho họ dây họ giòn ấy vấn đề sẽ là chăng